Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Resha and we are playing KSP 1.3. So we are here with our rover carrier on an approach to the moon to land here. It's beautiful over here, of course, and we can check it over here too. We can see the dark side of Kerbin and the sun. Maybe we will... a Kerbin eclipse? Do you get that on the moon? Yeah. Okay, cool. So we can see a crater here. It really doesn't matter where we go here. So what we want to do today is go land. So let's speed up our process by warping over here. Cool. So it looks like we are gonna land on the dark side of the moon. I'm not a very big fan of landing on the dark side, so maybe we should just create orbit and land on the other side. I think so. So let's start by minus 400. Is that enough? That was way too much. I think we need to go minus 200. So it will... yes. And then we'll... okay, it starts to spin there, so 52,000 meters. If I go some more, let's activate these two. Yeah, let's start with that. Yeah, because the dark side is boring to land on, so let's see here. Let's point ourselves into the maneuver. We need to estimate the burn, so we need to fire up our engines for a burst. 40 seconds. Okay, so that's easy. 20 seconds before and 20 seconds afterwards. I don't need a maneuver for doing this. I can just go here to this part here, and then I will put myself into the retrograde, going backwards. So we will slow our speed enough so the gravity creates an orbit around the moon. So let's see. We have... oh, we start at 10 seconds. You can see we are creating an orbit here. Okay, so we have an orbit here. Awesome. So let's go here, around here, the highest point. So we have central speed around 520 meters per second. We need to kill that to 0. Can we see the surface from here? I'm wondering. Yes, good enough. Let's get out our landing gears and let's start landing there. So let's put on a stability SOS there and lock ourselves onto the horizon so we can kill off some horizontal speed here. So let's start. And slowly. This will make us fall down gracefully to the surface, otherwise you will be moving in this direction, and when you're landing, when you want to land straight down, otherwise you will land like this, and that would be crazy. So we have a lot of delta V, I designed it in that way, so we are more or less killing all the speed there. I think it will go to around 100 meters, we kill some speed, just going retrograde and burning too. So it should be more than enough. our speed is slow here. I'm still keeping my in this direction, so we still kill horizontal speed. Okay, cool. So now we have only moving 76 meters in that direction. We are losing speed in that. We go in minus vertical, so that is good. If we see our retrograde, we can see how. So we're currently 46,000 meters above surface of the terrain. It seems to match up with the normal altimeter here. That's seriously not working. Okay, cool. My favorite part in this game, I told you guys a lot of times, I really like landings because they are exciting. We are doing something and there is a risk. We're not just navigating and missing our targets, and a miscalculation here can lead to a crash. And that is what is exciting, for me at least. So we still have a 932 delta V. This should be more than enough. We can see here with a Kerbal engineer, if we was starting to do a suicide burn when we are very close to the surface, it will only take us 389 delta V to slow our speed to 0 and touch the terrain. So yeah, this is working well. But I don't mind the speed right now because it takes a lot of time to shave this off. I think I will even speed it up a bit, until we are around 20,000 meters. So we have a speed of 248. It shouldn't be so hard to shave this off. So it means every 4 seconds we are losing 1,000 meters. So we are going quite fast here. I have no real problem with that. As you can see, just going retrograde will kill some of our vertical speed here. So I'm just killing. Let's go to 200. I don't want to fall too slow, it's just boring to wait. So I have 14,000 meters until we hit the terrain. We are going very fast still. So we are moving 50 meters in that direction, 160 in that direction. Killing some speed, getting ourselves to around 100. We can see now our horizontal speed in this direction is 24 meters per second. We are still... Okay, let's slow our roll a bit. We are getting to 5,000 meters. You can see that one is completely wrong. If you brake too fast, it will mean that if you brake too fast, it will mean you go up again. So you don't want that. I'm not sure about this landing here. It's hard to judge from here if it's a safe landing or not. It probably isn't, but it's quite a wide base here. A center of mass is around here, so it shouldn't tip over, or I hope so. We're closing into 3,000 meters above the surface. 5 meters. We are killing. We are more or less going straight now. - 2,000 meters. Around 1,000 meters, I will start slowing a little bit more. Let's just burst. Because we are getting closer, we can see the surface here. It doesn't look too bad. Okay, I will burn myself to 10 meters. Now I just want to find a speed where I lose a little bit speed. So if I press it in this way, I'm going back and forth there, so this is how I do it easy. I see we are losing speed here, so if I go one down, I will gaining speed. That way I can control the speed a lot easier. So just by throttling up and down one notch. And you kind of want to land around under 7 meters per second or slower. If you can hit it by 0.1 seconds, that is awesome. If you so just going slowly here. There is a rock. We don't want to land on the rock. So we have got a little bit wobbly action here. I'm just slowly. I don't know why my ship will deactivate SOS at so you can see it worked very fine. So that's really good. So we have finally delivered our rover to the moon. I'm very happy about that result. So let's let's decouple it. Let's control it. We don't have and this deactivated our engines here for ease of flight. So let's activate our angle. Yeah, engines. So let's reverse our engines. It's going in the wrong direction. So we have delivered our extra large rover. That's awesome, really awesome. I'm not sure if I want to get out Jebediah. It will be very hard to hit my rocket again, but it's a nice to have our here. So let's the surface is our we are going very fast here, so that's going 3.6, so we are going 100 kilometers per hour here, so we have to be careful because it's really fast. And that is why I okay. Let's activate the SOS. It will be a little bit easier because, yeah, it was a lot easier. Okay, cool. So we have delivered our XLR rover. I'm not sure what I want to do with it, but I have delivered here. We can always activate, extend our antenna. Okay, it's beautiful here. I missed the moon. It was a long time since we came here. Let's see if it has gathered some science for us. Doesn't. Okay, let's activate the brakes so it doesn't go. Okay, cool. So let's transmit some data. So we got some science out of this. We have a science rover. But the thing is with rovers, this planet is, even the moon of Kerbin is so huge. It will take me days in manually driving in it around this planet here. Okay, I'm fine with that. Let's go back to our ship. We are rover carrier. We can always gather some EVA. Okay, I will save. Okay, let's get inside here. Yeah, I can say while it's active, because I want to take him out and place a flag. This was, after all, what my whole playthrough is about. So let's save. Quick saving. In case it's too, this will be. I will probably have to eat up this mistake. Okay, so let's climb out. Okay, so let's see if we can place a flag before we leave. Okay, plant a flag. Something has broke on my rocket. Is something is not. Yeah. So, oh, can't I edit it? Oh no. So here we go, extra large rover carrier landing spot. Our hero Jeb has taken the oversized rover to the moon. Hopefully he will come home to Kerbin. Yeah, hopefully, yeah, that is what we are doing right now. So let's see if we can get him home. Let's zoom in. Okay, I'm starting to get good at this thing. Okay, so here we have our last part here. Our lander, we will leave here, leave as a memory here at the moon. We have our flag, so let's see which part. So what do we want to do in here? I'm not sure. I never tested this. This can backfire. So I will decouple here. Usually the decoupler do something, so it's not falling over, and that was what I was afraid of. Okay, so what we want to do now is find the 90-degree angle here. So let's start our engines. We can fly at low throttle. And all we have to do is create an orbit around the moon, so we can match it up to Kerbin. So I will go 90 degrees here. Hopefully it will fix itself here. So I'm going at 40. Let's go 45 degrees, because that is a compromise between going high, and then it's a compromise between vertical and horizontal. So that is a good thing here. So you need to be above 10,000 meters to not hit any mountains and stuff on the moon. But I will go to 20,000 meters, I think. So let's. I don't know. I don't think a gravity turn is worth it on the moon, but I like to fly it in this way. So we are flying right at 90 degrees. Yeah, that looks very good. You can see it matching up with a curve in there. What's that? Oh, it's the moon tag rock. We can see our we are so close to Moon Tiger Rock. Maybe we can go there with our rover sometime. It's not that far away, I guess, and we can see here. Oh, it was good to go back to the moon. I don't regret this decision. Then we will go to Even Jelly. I think I will build a flyby ship with just some Kerbal inside, and then we will build a flyby ship and then just fly by, because we have a contract on doing that, because it costs money to do these things, but I have some spare money to doing some moon fun things. So oh yeah, I think I want to rename my thing there, but first let's create up here, create an orbit. Let's warp again halfway, so we warp here. It will more or less line up with the prograde. So we have a slow burst we need to do here. We just need to burn for 2 seconds. It takes like 200 delta V to get an orbit around the moon. I think it's 2 to 100. Okay, let's get ready. 1, 2. Okay, cool. So that is a good orbit. Let's just get rid of this. It is a fairly good match to Kerbin here, but yeah, I think we can swing it from here. So let's. What do you want to do to exit the moon is to get enough force and speed to lose its gravity and get behind it, and then we will get grabbed up by Kerbin. So I think we can get away with 300. Yeah, that is even too much. 250? Okay, so let's try to get closer to Kerbin. And move our position a bit here. You more or less would want to get behind it. That is how to get it, so... Okay, cool. We have a good orbit here, a good approach, 62 meters. We'll hit inside, right inside the atmosphere. We have a super heat shield, so I'm not too worried about... So we need an 8 seconds burn, so let's go up here. I'm not too worried about heat and stuff coming here, as we have our super effective heat shield. It will break our speed a lot. Just because it's so huge, and our pod doesn't weigh anything either, so it will not have a lot of mass that can push it through there. So yeah, it should be a very simple descent, I think. So we need to burn 4 seconds before and 4 seconds after the node, and everything should line up fine. And I will manually adjust for the last part, so we got a good approach. Okay, cool. So let's get rid of our maneuver. We really doesn't need it. We can just adjust for it here. So 3 million meters. I mean, it's always, yeah, I wonder if it's in the real space program. After all, we have NASA, they are Americans, but they probably use meters anyway. So our lowest point is shrinking to 200. We are getting there. Yeah, we are inside the atmosphere. Let's go retrograde a bit. Okay, cool. So here we see, once again we see we are currently influenced by the moon and so on. I want to rename it. Can I control it from here? Okay, yes I can. I want to rename it. So let's rename. Then we can choose rover. Rover. XL rover. Cool, so let's get out to the map mode. Switch to back to our ship here. Cool, so now we are done with this mission and now we only have to land. This is a two landing in the same episode. So yeah, this is my favorite episode in a long time. Okay, so we are warping ourselves closer to Kerbin here. We can see it spinning here. We are hopefully landing on the light side. I think so, as the sun is here. Horizontal, yeah, our speed is gaining here. We actually have around 700 delta V. Like I said, it almost takes nothing. If everything goes fine by when you escaping the moon and going back to Kerbin, you will not waste a lot of delta V at all, but yeah. I'm not the optimal guy, I'm going for over-design because it's easier for us. Okay, cool, so let's make our landing. We will do a crazy landing. We will force ourselves to land to the surface here. We have 73,000 meters, let's go retrograde. And I will not go retrograde, I will use the same technique as we do on the moon, go horizontal, and then I will just shave off speed. We're losing speed very fast here. We're still not in the atmosphere where it will affect us so much. Okay, that is good enough. So let's just get rid of this. I want to do it a little bit funner, more fun. So let's inflate us. And we can see how much this break. Look at our highest point. It's going lower and we are not in a very thick part of the atmosphere either. So this will probably lead to our landing because look at that. We are soon inside the atmosphere. It's so effective. And we are now we get in. Yes. Yes, this is going well. And we are now inside. Yeah, it breaks for us all the way. So yeah, it's so effective. And it's even more effective when you're using it with such a small pod. I'm not worried about speed, so let's cut our parachutes. I want to see how... effective it is under 10,000 meters. Look at our speed. It's... still slowing us down and we are getting into thicker and thicker atmosphere. 10,000 meters, we are soon into the really thick part of the atmosphere. And this is still effectively breaking our speed, very effective. Because, yeah, it's almost... We're still losing speed. I think around 7,000 meters I have to activate my parachute. But it's still slowing us down. It's almost... Oh. So let's get rid of it. I think we will not get rid of it until our parachute is inflating, because, yeah. 5,000 meters, our parachute will inflate. I think we can get rid of this. That was the stupid thing of me to do, and I got my other parachute, so I don't have any reserves. Will he be able to survive this? We are depending on our heat shield speed. I don't think it's... There is a really good cool mod that gives all your Kerbals parachutes. In this case, I think it will be very effective, because, you know, I've screwed up there. I tried to get rid of the Jettison too fast, and now I'm stuck inside it. So my fate, the fate of Jebediah is tied to how this heat shield will... now I don't want to reload. Because I have to learn to not do stupid things, and the only thing to learn, how to learn it, is to let your Kerbals die now and then, at least. Okay, yeah, it's breaking the speed very well, but we're still traveling 3.6. We're still traveling around 200 kilometers per hour, so yeah. And that's 120 miles per hour for my American friends. So no, I don't think we will survive this. The surface is coming fast. The party is quite sturdy, but I don't think it can take a hit like this and survive. This is too fast. This is way too fast. 400 meters. Oh no. Why, Jebediah? Okay, this Kerbal death is just explosions. So now I'm stuck here. This was once where Jebediah died. We can see his body here. Okay. So that was everything for this episode. I'm killed Jebediah forever. Hopefully he will come back. I don't think so. So that was everything. And thank you for watching.